Beyond retirement, estate planning is one of the most important and complicated financial decisions a person can make, made even more difficult by the emotions driven by contemplating one's own mortality. No matter how big or small your estate is, to avoid common mistakes, it's critical to seek the help of a qualified financial advisor. And joining me is Marc Rosenblum with American Cornerstone Group in Philadelphia. So let's start out with the importance of communication with family members, which can be really emotional.
Yeah, so basically this is probably one of the most complicated issues I have with clients. Believe it or not, a lot of clients haven't even put together a simple will. And the reason for it is they just can't face their mortality. They just let it go. They don't want to think about it. And again, I'm a financial advisor. I'm a certified financial planner. I'm not an attorney, but I do recommend different attorneys, different estate attorneys for my clients to speak to. And I really emphasize the importance of the will. That's step number one. To follow up though on your question, where clients are pretty much unprepared. So we have a book, it's called I'm Dead, Now What? The client can put everything into this book. They can put all their financial information. They can write their obituary, where they went to their funeral. Everything about their life they can put into this book, and it's really valuable. Instead of putting it into your computer where when you pass away, your computer may be locked out, can't get into. This is an old-fashioned way. You give it to a trusted family member, and everything that you want your trusted family members to know is going to be in this book. So I give it to every client I meet with.
Now, Marc, some people think, I have a will, so I'm good, but that's not really true, is it?
No, it's not true. And again, a lot of people, believe it or not, don't have wills. But besides the will, before we get into any more sophisticated type of legacy planning, what goes along with the will is the financial power of attorney. Very, very important, because if you don't have a financial power of attorney and you become incompetent and you can't manage your financial affairs, somebody needs to do it. And if you don't have it, a judge is going to have to appoint somebody, and that could take a lot of time. So very, very important to have that document. And the other document is a health directive. And for example, every time you go in a hospital, if you need a little bit of surgery, a lot of times they'll ask you if you have a health directive or not, and that kind of goes along with it. Other things that you may need or may not need are different types of trust. I just had a client, the client that passed away, put everything into trust because she wanted to make sure her daughter would have enough money to live the rest of her life, and she realized that her daughter couldn't really manage the money, and so she thought it would be best to put into a trust. And the same thing with her son and then her grandson. She wanted her legacy to live on, but she was really worried that if she just left it outright, that money would be spent really quick, and then there could be a problem down the road. So there's many, many different reasons to use different types of trust and whatnot.
Finally, Marc, why is it really a good idea to avoid probate?
So, Scott, that's a really good question. For one thing, probate is not private. So the minute you go through probate, it's published, everybody's going to know what's what. Depending upon what state you live in, there's different inheritance taxes and whatnot if you go through probate. You know, if you do have a will, it will be probatable, but there are vehicles out there that you can avoid probate with, such as life insurance, such as annuities, such as trust, living trust, and whatnot. So it's really best to kind of take a look at your whole situation and see what's best for you.
My guest has been Marc Rosenblum in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thanks for watching Retirement News Online.